Let's talk about the Deltarune. Not this, but this. This symbol is known as the Deltarune. This symbol may have told us the whole premise of Deltarune, but it's only now that we can start putting the pieces together. We've seen this symbol a lot. In fact, it's one of the first things that you see in Undertale. It's on the shirt of the Toriel-looking monster in Undertale's intro. Later in Deltarune, you see it right away, again on the carpet of your room, and later you see it on the doors of the school. It's everywhere, and the first place you've heard it talked about is from none other than Gerson the turtle. If you don't remember Gerson, he runs the shop in the waterfall area.
Legend has it, an angel who has seen the surface will descend from above and bring us freedom. Lately, the people have been taking a bleaker outlook, calling that winged circle the Angel of Death, a harbinger of destruction, waiting to free us from this mortal realm.
In the context of Undertale, you represent the winged angel, and the triangles represent the monsters. You come down and save them, or free them from this mortal coil, and that seems to check out. But what if I told you that the Deltarune comes from much more than an indie RPG? Deltarune is actually a combination of two different words from different nations. In Greek, the letter delta is written in the shape of a triangle. That explains the triangles at the bottom of the image, but that doesn't explain the word rune, or the winged circle at the top. So what is a rune? Well, the origin of the word rune stems from the Germanic word meaning secret or mystery, and that checks out with the prophecy as well. Not only that, but rune stones were used in ancient Germanic tradition. Stones would be taken and the 24 letters of the runic alphabet would be written on those stones. They were often used for fortune telling. Even now, it is said that the runes are used to find one's higher self, and that means something really important in Deltarune. But I'll get back to that later, because now we have to go to Gerson. What do we see Gerson doing in Deltarune? Well, actually nothing, because he's a dead historian, but we see someone else. We see his son. And his son is none other than a priest at the church in the town. You can't actually go inside the church, but what do you see at the top of the construction? A circle with wings attached to it. In Deltarune, this symbol is given a whole new meaning, and it all starts here at the castle. To find what I'm talking about, you need to go to none other than Susie's room. Why? Because in the room that Ralsei decorated there is none other than a carpet with, get this, the Deltarune. We have to look at the colors of the triangles. The triangles have the same colors that symbolize Chris, Susie, and Ralsei's colors when you are in the alternate dark world. So what does that mean? More importantly, what could this winged round ball mean in this context? Well, you can still see the winged ball as representative of the player coming to save Chris, Ralsei, and Susie, and especially at the end of chapter 2, it seems like Susie is going to need a lot of saving from Chris. And I think that explanation falls a bit flat when you consider that the only time we have seen Chris as a blue-colored character in the Dark World is when we are controlling his soul. So how can your soul be the winged ball and also Chris at the same time? However, what if I told you that this random winged ball isn't a symbol from Deltarune? What if I told you it's an ancient alchemical symbol that represents something much greater to the structure of reality itself? Really quick, we need to talk about alchemy. This ball is known in alchemical terms as the round chaos, and in alchemy it's much more than a ball, but it's a part of a whole interpretation. In more symbolic terms, the alchemists were trying to capture this round chaos. It is a container of what the world and the psyche consists of before it becomes differentiated. This is the potential of information. This is what attracts your attention unconsciously and what compels you to attend to something before you know why it has gripped your interest. What flits about you with voluntary control as if it is something winged. As your imagination and your attention move unpredictably but meaningfully from association to association. The round chaos is what you want. In old alchemical drawings, a dragon was depicted as the guard between you and the round chaos. It grips your attention. I mean, you clicked on this video, and you're not 100% sure why. But in the context of Deltarune, we can see this metaphorical dragon as Chris himself, and we can place Chris in that space between the triangles and the winged circle, the round chaos, making Chris the metaphorical dragon. As a group of 3, Chris, Ralsei, and Susie, you all want to go to the Dark Fountain to stop the night, which, as it turns out, is Chris, and beat the game itself. To get the round chaos, the information that you want is to beat the dragon, and to beat Chris is to beat Deltarune, the ending that you want. This would also make sense as to why it is a religious symbol of worship. It can be seen as salvation, and everything getting in your way, the symbolical dragon, can be seen as the struggles of life itself. But there's something interesting about religion in Deltarune. We actually don't know what is worshipped. I have a strong suspicion that the church in Deltarune will become much more important than just a throwaway set piece, but we will have to wait till chapter 3 to see if that's true. I found out there's a scene where Noelle and her dad discuss going to church tomorrow, so that means that chapter 2 takes place on Saturday, which means that chapter 3 will take place on Sunday. And I really feel like that's going to be something in chapter 3. Until then, I'd say this is a pretty solid theory.